So I just got a message on my phone about a 6-planet solar system in perfect synchronicity. Some of them say, like Cape Canaveral, Florida, astronomers have discovered a rare in-sync solar system with the 6 planets moving like a grand cosmic orchestra, untouched by outside forces since their birth millions of years ago. The find announced Wednesday can help explain how solar systems across the Milky Way galaxy came to be. Remember, I was telling you, this is so interesting that this has come about. It's like I was showing you down here on the search engine yesterday about 1 o'clock. It changed. I bet you that's why this article come out today. So you see these planets right here? There's Earth, I think that's Venus, and that's Mars. But there's, so when you look at the human, let me cruise back up. Remember, going straight down our body, here's our head, our neck, shoulders, arms. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick body draw here. Oops, sorry, kind of a big belly. Okay, so our chakra system, 1, 2, 3. So root, sacral, solar, heart chakra, throat chakra. So if you look at throat chakra, it's like our mouth. So it's the same thing. So, but they'll say throat chakra. That's what they mean. And then you got, because remember that our head is the apple. Oops, try to make that better. And golden thigh goes straight down our spine, the reptilian dragon. So our reptilian brain goes straight down the middle of us. This is our right emotional brain. This is our left lymphatic brain that's got this serpent-like snake spine or immunity system thing that goes down our spine kind of, but it's our right side of our brain. So our X and Y chromosome for Adam, mine. So 21 is thigh. Notice how it says 12 o'clock right there. So 12, so we go this way, so we're going back to the future, so we're going this way, so it's 21, and Greek is the golden ratio. It also looks like Q. So, and then we have our mind's eye, and then our crown. So it goes root, solar plexus, or root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, our mind's eye, indigo. That's so interesting. Indigo. So this is D means 2 atoms. So 2 go is God. Into God. Our mind's eye. Indigo. Into God. Okay, and then you got our crown, the top one, right? So, and remember, they're the ultraviolet light spectrum. This is the Milky Way zone of our body, so we're the mere reflection of above. And so when you have a 6-planet lineup, it's like saying our root, our solar plexus, our sacral, our solar plexus, our heart, our throat, and our mind's eye are lined up. Because picture the planets going up this way as well. Because Earth, so the sun would be here, right here, the red sun, which is the brother to the solar plexus, the yellow sun. So we see our sun as yellow. So here's the brother. So this is kind of orange, or this is orange sacred. So, so interesting. So we got, we can look at it as the sun, Mercury, Venus, solar plexus, Venus, yellow. Venus looks like a golden color. And then you got the heart, which is earth. And then you've got Mars, which is our mouth, our throat. And then you've got Jupiter, which is our mind's eye. So Jew is Jew, like Jewish. Pi, tier, pi, pillar, the pillar going up. Lord Jesus says, I'll build a pillar up in the house of God. Pi is pillar, the 16th letter. So interesting, 1 plus 6 is 7. There's 7 chakra system or lighthouses or candlesticks or bowls or plagues or viruses. And then tier, remember I was telling you yesterday or the other day that you got your temple mind right here, and then you have your heart. So do you notice it kind of looks like a telephone pole, or a satellite pole kind of like thing, a receiver? Pretty interesting. Let's see here. And then Hebrew, you read from left to right. So the XY chromosome, which is Adam, the male body. So turning back time, doing the opposite. Remember, English is the revert or the opposite of our original language. So when I seen this message that come through about the 6th planet in the Milky Way, this is the Milky Way down our body. Because remember, me, male body, I have sperm for the honey, and then I have the ball sac for the the sperm, let's just say. It's a big long name. Spermoza or something like that. And so you got the milk and the honey, and then you go up straight to the heart, and then it goes up into the mind's eye, which is, surprisingly, it's a ball sac with a shaft called the hypothalamus gland. And at the end of it is a mushroom. That's why they always have that red mushroom in the Santa Claus posters and stuff, that little red mushroom with white polka dots on it. So that's the pineal gland, and this is the pituitary sac, ball sac, is right behind our nose. So remember when they did that 6-inch swab and they were shoving it and it hurt people? It really was really painful. They were shoving it as far back. It's because they were trying to hit the ball sac. The ball sac goes directly into the heart, the bloodstream. So that's one thing, because that's, so our Father, our Father. So if you look at our, like a clock, HOWR, but it's our Father who art, ART. So that's representing right here, the art. Our Father who art in heaven, heaven's our head, hallowed be thy name, the Milky Way, the hallowed zone. Hallowed means holy. The dragons hold the sun, the power of the sun, the light. Give us this day our daily bread. When we look at bread, think of it as bread as in, you notice when they give you the wafers in church that they're shaped like a nickel or a coin. They're round, and then move the stone away. So their daily bread is our pituitary and pineal and the honey, the milk and the honey. Remember, God's hand is right here holding this hypothalamus gland right here in the middle of us. So the more we use our brain, the more we pull both energies into one, we activate it, and God activates the pituitary gland, the pineal gland. And that's why it's mentioned, I think, 34 times in Scripture to meditate. Go to your room. Go to your private room. Go to close the door is closing your eyes. So that's why, you need to understand what a parable is. It's a story to something deeper. And it's like reflecting, looking inside. So when we look at the 6-planet system here, which I pulled up this, a 6-planet solar system is perfect. In perfect synchronicity has been found in the Milky Way, and there's articles calling it an orchestra. Now, when we think of orchestra and stuff like that, remember this is a colored rainbow. Remember those? They got notes. So our crown is B, A, our throat G, our heart F, our solar plexus is E, sacral is D, and then C. So these are the keys to the keyboard or notes, or whatever. But these light chakras are the keys, and the notes are Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Okay? So notice how the bottom part is Doc, red. Me could be written M-I, my, and then if you look at that, I-E equals Y. So my father's Faf. Fafi. I wonder if it's Fafi because Fe means iron. Our heart is iron. And father or feather. Solid gold, our throat. Solid gold, singing right. Our record. Law is right up here in our temple mind, God's law. And Tib is, I wonder if Tib is representing the tablet or bit. We look at it backwards as bit. Anyway, let's see here. So this came out this says November 29th, 2023 at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this came out today because today is 10 a.m. at 11/29/2023, 32 degrees. Okay. Announced Wednesday, they can explain how the solar system across the Milky Way galaxy came to be. This one is 100 light years away in the constellation Coma Berenices. Remember, Coma Berenices is up by the Boots constellation. So you got Sirius. So up here in our mind's eye, you've got Boots, constellation, Bootes, Arcturus, and stuff like that, and Betelgeuse. But then you've got off to the side, I think it's off to the side, Boots or Orion. I think Orion is somewhere over here in our minds, represented by our mind's eye. But it has Sirius A, which is top dog, and Sirius B, which is the pup star. So top dog and the pup star. So it's our representing Sirius A. Sirius A would probably be our mind's eye because that's the A note. Sirius B is probably our crown. And then Sirius or Coma Berenice is actually representing our hair strand, because Coma Berenice is actually just represented in the heavens as a hair piece. That's all it is just her strands of hair. And the Sirius A and Sirius B are actually, looks like greyhound dogs. One's bigger than the other. It's quite interesting. And then the hair. So if we look at this, it's like representing our mind, our crown, and then our hair. Pretty cool. And notice where it's at. It's in the Milky Way zone of our body. Okay. Light years, 5.8 trillion miles. A pair of planets hunting satellites. NASA tests and European space stations teamed up for observation. None of the planets in perfect synchronicity are within the star's so-called habitable zone, which means little, if any, likelihood of life, at least as we know it, as they know it, right? Here we have a golden target. Remember, we're entering the golden age. Golden target. For comparison, okay, some anniversary. Okay, whatever. I don't care about that. I want to know what planets. Said 6 planets found so far are roughly 2 to 3 times the size of Earth, but with destinies closer to gas giants in our solar system. Their orbits range from 9 to 54 days, putting them closer to the star than Venus is to the sun, making them exceedingly hot. Well, this is interesting because I'm looking at them as our planets up to the Milky Way. I don't know, because they're not giving names to these planets. I don't know. This is interesting. Not unless it is the system here. Where was it? Nick Thomas TV. Because remember, the second sun that's here has its own solar system as well. So I think possibly it comes with that solar system, which is quite interesting, because if we look at our solar system, where's Nick Thomas? Right here. If we look at our solar system and we see that our solar system, we have a sun and 9 planets. I think it's 9 planets. We have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Yeah, we have 9 planets. So if the second sun that's right here, right now, if it has I wonder if it has identical planets too. If this is the binary sun to our sun, and in the Hopi tribe, it's the blue Kachina and the red Kachina, they're brothers that come back to meet, and they come back and meet every so many thousands of years, then I wonder if there's a duplicate planetary. Like there's 2 Earths, 2 Venuses, but they could possibly hold like different life or different ways and different forms. And that's what I think was happening here. I think there's another solar system coming through, and it's the binary brother of this one. Because this is Sol. Our star is called Sol. It's Jesus' light, right? Our brother, right? The light. The moon is at night, evening, Eve. It's representing mother and son. Father is in the North Pole. He's straight up. Interesting. Or I wonder if this system right here is father's system coming back to meet mother and son. Oh, that I've never looked at it that way. And that just popped into my mind. Oh, what a way to look at it. What another perspective is that this binary brother, if the binary brother is actually father returning, what if father is the other twin to our system? Oh, what do you guys think about that? But anyway, I hope you guys like my diagram, my drawing. So it's called the Grand Cosmic Orchestra. 6th planet in the Milky Way. And remember, straight down our body. That is so fascinating. Tell me what you guys think about that. Is that wild or what?